Hi all, so this is day 2 of my trip to Nuremberg, and I wanted to go to Bamberg today, but it seems like it's a little bit difficult to get to for some reason. I think there's some problems on the rail network today because when I went to the tourist information there, the train information, they're telling me I have to get a bus halfway there, and I've just caught the train to this place. Is called, probably pronounce it wrong, Erlangen. Let me just zoom in on that. You can see the name of it here, Erlangen. So caught the train out here. It was supposed to be 15 minutes from Nuremberg, from the train station, and it actually was delayed by about, well, it kind of stopped for an extra 10 minutes, so this is why I think there's some delays. So Bamberg was supposed to be, it's supposed to be a World Heritage Site, really nice to see. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it there. I might head back into Nuremberg and maybe go to another city or visit a couple of museums, but I'll do a little video here about what there is to see. This is the train station is literally about 2 minutes walk in that direction here, and there's this massive kind of shopping center here which I'm going to go and have a look in. They got a TK Maxx in here, so I thought, you know, I may as well stop in and see if they've got anything since I'm here. And train ticket from Nuremberg to Erlangen cost €6.30. Just bought it from the main train station there. It was pretty easy. They accept cash and everything, and it was quite easy to find the platform as well. It wasn't too difficult. So yeah. And weather today, you know, if you watched my video yesterday, you would have seen me talking about 20 degrees, really sunny. And if you have a look today, give you a shot of the sky, cloudy, overcast. I've got my coat on today, whereas yesterday I was just in a t-shirt and had like a light jumper on. But today it's definitely gotten colder. It's see what my watch, what my phone says the temperature is 13. So apparently it's 13 degrees at the moment. Might get up to about 15, but I don't think it'll get much more than that. And it was actually raining when I came out of my hotel this morning. So, you know, it's got a little bit of bad weather today. And I mentioned a couple of times the price I paid for my trip. If you're interested in that, I paid, with Love Holidays, I paid $370 including the bags, £370 for 4 nights, 5 days with breakfast, and the breakfast in the hotel's pretty good actually, not too bad. I'll upload a video once I get back to the UK on what the hotel is like, but I was quite impressed with the hotel. Oh, so we got some sirens. Yeah, I was quite impressed with the hotel, nice and clean. I think it's about a 3.5 star or something, 3 star. But German hotels always kind of rate a little bit above what they say. So if it's a 3 star, you know, you can generally almost push it to a 4 star. But yeah, quite nice, and nice breakfast, buffet breakfast, so you could eat as much as you want in the morning. You know, usual stuff, fresh croissants and hot stuff as well, sausages and bacon and everything. So yeah, good hotel as well. So I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to go around and I'll have a little look around the town, and then I'll pop in to that shopping center and we'll take a look at that as well. So stay with me, and I'll catch you in a bit. So I think this is kind of like the main street here. Busy and looks pedestrianized. Can't see any cars going down here. Oh, maybe that does look like cars can come down there because there's traffic lights, but can't see any cars really coming down at the moment. And I'm gonna pop into this shop here. I'll show it to you just for a quick look. I went to this shop in where did I see this one? Dusseldorf. It's called Peek and Clopenberg. Kind of just like a department store, but they sell they do have some quite good sales. So I'm gonna see if they've got any kind of mid-season jackets and coats. Although even though I don't really need any, I just found the shopping in this department store, in this kind of store, quite good. So let's see what's in. And I think the thing about this shop is they do it by floor rather than doing it by, say, brands. I think what they try and do here is put all the kind of shirts and stuff on one floor, and then like shoes and everything on the other, rather than kind of mixing it round, which is kind of interesting. So I'm just entered this shopping center, and I'm gonna do a little look around here to see what they have. Looks like they have the kind of usual brands that most shopping centers have. And I think there's two floors on this shopping centre. There's a floor down below which I'll have a little look through later once we get to the end and go down. But it seems to have everything you'd need if you want to go shopping. Actually, there is 3 floors on this shopping centre. I've eaten a lot of German ice cream since I've been here. I get one every day, kind of halfway through the day when I stop to get some food. I use the toilet here as well, costs like 70 cents. They've got the usual stuff here that we have in the UK that you get all over Europe. But they've got a few different things like the C&A, for instance. When I first came to the UK, they had C&A in Oxford Street, 3 shops I think. I remember buying a ski suit from them, £40, and then I went skiing in Switzerland. But pretty big C&A by the look of it. So if you like C&A, you know, and you're here, you can always check that out. Vera Moda, JD Sports, Jack Jones, this New Yorker brand. Got a map here, all the different shops. few places to eat up here. And I'm just going to go downstairs quickly and have a quick look, see what's down there. So I've just come out of this shopping centre right there, that the Erlangen arcade, and there's a TK Maxx right there. I just did some shopping, got a t-shirt. I always end up kind of buying t-shirts for some reason, but yeah, picked up one of those, and now I'm kind of just having a look around here. This is, I think, the main street. It's kind of lots of bikes. I'm in everybody's way, but yeah, this seems to be, I think, maybe the main pedestrian street here. Nice quiet little place. This seems very peaceful here, and I'm going to go down and have a look. A bit further down there seems to be what I can see is maybe a main square, or maybe a bit more shopping down there, and beautiful tree-lined street here. And this place is like really small. It's honestly, it took me like no more than 10 minutes to walk down here to TK Maxx, and even the day's gotten a little bit better. Let me give you a shot of the sky there. I've managed to take my coat off. Temperature's gone up by a few degrees. Sun's out. I've got my rolled my sleeves up, and it's turning out to be quite a nice day. So I just walked up from there at a minute's walk, and I came across this looks like some type of market, newer market here. So I don't know if there's don't know what's in there or anything. Might be a place to sit down and get a cup of coffee. Doesn't look that busy. Doesn't seem to be many people coming in and out. And there's this kind of little square here with a few shops and that. This is like really nice, peaceful little town. So I'm going to go in there and have a look and see if there's anything interesting to see in there. I've been walking for left my hotel at like 11. It's now 2:15. So I've been walking for 3¼ hours. So it's time for a cup of coffee and a bit of a rest. Okay, so let's see what's in here. That place looks pretty dead. Looks like another shopping mall, but not as busy. Lots of places closed here. few food shops here. Looks like a hair salon. Well, there wasn't much in that place. It's another department store, I think. Okay, so wasn't anywhere in there that took my fancy to sit down. So I might find one of these nice little cafes on that main street and just sit down there and have a cup of coffee.